Oh, hello. Welcome back to Final Fantasy, but I switch games every game over. This is part 8. I really should be keeping track of these, but I'm really not. Either way, it's the second time we're playing Final Fantasy VII. We barely played last time. Like, last stream, we died in Final Fantasy VI. And then started started 7, and then my food arrived earlier than expected, so we kind of only did like maybe 20 to 30 minutes. So not much was had, but hey, our goal, like y'all know, is to at least do a week's worth of a game before moving on to the next, which we have been failing at. We usually only are able to do a couple streams worth of a game before we get defeated. So hopefully things are going to be a little different, which is definitely what I've said throughout this entire challenge. So no promises here. The sound effects are still very broken, which we absolutely hate. Oh, I guess I don't have the materia command yet. That's unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. When we blow this place, it ain't gonna be nothing more than a hunk of junk. Flop, you set the bomb. Shouldn't you do it? Just do it. I gotta watch to make sure you don't pull nothing. Fine, I'll do it. Watch out, there's a bad guy. This isn't just a reactor. What's wrong? Huh? What's wrong, Flop? Me at myself. Hurry it up. Yeah, sorry. It got too real too quickly. Heads up, here it comes. You looked up on Steam forums and you know a few people have had the same issue, but you haven't seen any solutions. Ugh, I hate that. The infamous Scorpion. This fight was such a pain in the ass in the remake. Let me tell you a story. Like, this was so difficult in the remake. I think it's just that the battle system in the remake is very overwhelming on your like first few like battles, because it's just like it's action, it's fashion, but it's also like very overwhelming to like keep track of like your actions and then your ATB actions and then everyone's health, and then also making sure that you're making progress on the fight. Like, it's a lot to keep up with, for sure. So it's definitely like, if you get into Final Fantasy VII Remake, just know that like that first like experience getting into it and like fighting is going to be challenging. Okay, yeah, attack while it's up and it's gonna counteract with the laser. I didn't know it was gonna do it just yet, so you know, my bad. But I'm pretty sure on my original playthrough of this, I fully misread that, or like I only read like half of it, where he said attack while the tail is up, like, which is the first half of this sentence. And I don't think I read the second half, in which he said attack while it's up and it's gonna counterattack. So, you know, reading is fundamental, y'all. Reading is certainly fundamental. Especially when you're doing a challenge which requires you to not die. Honestly, I would love to see other people do this. I would love to see other people taking on the challenge of playing all the Final Fantasy games without getting a game over and without grinding. I would love to see it. I genuinely would. It would make me very happy to see it. Oh! And with that, the first boss fight has been defeated. And that's an iconic behavior. Ooh, and we got a new gun for Dom Top. Come on, let's get out of here. Oh shit, I don't get to pick. Okay, 10 minutes. We're not equipping nothing. We are running. We are getting out of here. We should have saved, but that's fine, I guess. What I want to do is get out of here before the time runs out, because I'm pretty sure that running out of time... Oh, we're also not allowed to run from battles. That's unfortunate. I forgot my own rules for that. But it's essential that we don't run out of time, because in a lot of these games, if you run out of time, it's a game over. So that would be very unfortunate to make it past the first boss and then perish doing, like, because we just ran out of time or whatever. So that's the goal. The goal is to just get the fuck out of here, not go through like any menus if possible, and I guess channel our inner speedrunner if possible. We're definitely saving Miss Thing, Miss Jessie. You all right? My leg got stuck. Thanks. Okay, yeah. She glitches through me. That's totally fine. We climb a ladder. We don't glitch through her like we did in the remake. And everything's fine. Everything is fine and dandy. Oh, I almost just went back in. Please no. I remember with Final Fantasy VIII had a lot of timers and time-related things that happened, which has definitely caused me a lot of stress. For sure. But I remember I would be like, oh, let me pause the game, or like, let me go to the menu to like do something, and then the timer would continue. And then you'd be like, oh my god, I just wasted so much time like equipping something or like using potions or whatever. And like, now I'm gonna run out of time. Like, it was such a thing. Honestly, if you want to like stress me out, literally just give me a time limit. Literally just give me a time limit and I will immediately panic. That's the easiest way to get me to like panic and like freak out. It's like, if you try to hurry me up for anything, I will panic. Which is why in my old jobs, well, specifically my previous job, I was really bad at like closing, because there's so much that you need to do. For people who've never worked in like a coffee shop or a restaurant or anything of the sort, like, there is a time limit essentially, because like you get out of work at a specific time, and then obviously you have to close the store until a certain time, and it's just like a thing. And in my previous job, the closing time and my like, basically we were supposed to get off of work at the same time as the shop was closing. But I don't know if you've ever worked in the food industry, but it's impossible to literally close and also leave at that exact time, especially when they wanted us to keep serving people up until that time, which some of us didn't. Some of us, like 15 minutes beforehand, we would be like, okay, we're not, no more coffee, like no more anything, like everything is in the back already, everything is getting cleaned up, like we're not doing this. But it's a thing. It's a thing. And it's an unfortunate thing that many people don't know about, but it stressed me out every time. And I hate time limits, that's all. Anyway, The thing exploded and we're here. That should keep the planet going at least a little longer. Yeah. Awkward silence. Okay. Now everyone get back. Blam. I'm just gonna do the sound effects myself because clearly there's none for some reason. We gotta love a bad Steam port. Oh, the booty. All right, now let's get out of here. Rendezvous at Sector 8 station. Split up and get on the train. Hey, if it's about your money, wait until we get back. Well, no payment for us. That's okay, I guess. It's not okay, but that's fine, I guess. It's not fine. Not fine. Give me my money. Honestly, red flag. If you do a job and like there's like a lot of conditions and a lot of waiting for you to get the money, I think you've gotten scammed. Excuse me. What happened? You'd better get out of here. Really? I don't know what's going on, but all right. Did I just fully finish that conversation? Well, love that. Love that for us. There's no way. You have to cash up and clean up. Yup. So like, and then that was an extra added stress to it because we were supposed to clock out, for example, at like 10 p.m. But that's the time we would be like closing the blinds on our job. And we still had to do stuff. And so we would get told off often if like, oh, you clocked out at like 10:30 or like 10:15 when you're supposed to like not clock out at that time. We're like, well, we had shit to do. And here's the thing that you like, that's the thing. The thing that pisses me off most about like closing in a lot of those jobs is like all of this work that you have to do closing, and then the people that are like opening the next day, they always have shit to say about the work that you did. It's always like their work like there's like I've seen several like memes on TikTok and stuff like that about it, where it's like the morning person being like, everything was nasty, disgusting, and utterly rotted, and everyone is horrible at their job. And then you like look at the photo that they attached, and it's like there's like 2 crumbs on the ground that you like may have missed or something, or like fell out of the bag as you were like putting it in like the trash bag, or like, you know what I mean? Like shit that is like so ridiculous. Like, oh, you didn't mop the floor correctly because there were like a few drops of water like on the ground. It's like, ooh, like, wow, I can't believe I ruined your morning. I'm so sorry. And it's like the morning people always have time to like take pictures of everything that you did. They always have time to do everything. And then they're like, oh, you who didn't have time to do your job properly and we're still expecting you to do the most, you failed at it. Like, oh, gee, I wonder why. It's almost as if we're being set up for failure. I was gonna ask if running away from that would count as like me breaking my own rules, because it's technically not a random encounter, but it's also technically running from a battle, so I'm just assuming that I'm gonna fight each and every one of them. I'm just assuming that it would be best in order for me to maintain my own rules. It would probably be for the best if I just didn't run away from them. That's because they expect you to do all of that for free. Or like these weird expectations of like, well, so and so does, and it's like, well, yeah, she's also working here for years, and she's certainly not following your rules. Like, I can guarantee you, in order for like, they always tell you like, oh, you know, you can't have the display fully empty until you close, or you can't Like, you can't clean the coffee maker, like the coffee machine, until you actually close. You can't, like, you know, cash the money out before you actually close. Like, there's just so many regulations that you technically have that you're like, well, um, I I can guarantee you that the people working here longer than I am and can magically do all of that before they close, they're breaking the rules. They're not doing it like the way that you said you should do it. You know what I mean? I think at some point though, my boss was like, I think she made it official that like we closed at 10, but like your technical like clocking out time was like 15 to 30 minutes afterwards or something like that. And I was like, good. Like I'll just literally clock in like 15 minutes later just so that I can leave 15 minutes later and there won't be any troubles. Like, I'll do that. Like, it's fine as long as I have enough time to do my job. And even then, like, it's in a lot of those situations, you just, I know I'm talking over a lot of the cutscenes, but whatever. Like, in a lot of those situations where it's like you're working a minimum wage job and it's like a food industry or a retail situation, it's like it never feels like you do enough. And it's like, I guess if there's something that I would say to anyone in that situation where they feel like they're not doing enough or they always feel like they're lacking in something, it's not you. It's literally everything around you that's like designed for you to flop. Like, you know, speaking of flops, Wedge says, flop never came. Flop. Think he was killed? No way. Flop. The camera shakes. Say, do you think Flop's going to stay on and fight for Avalanche? How the hell would I know? Do I look like a mind reader? If y'all weren't such screw-ups. Hey, Dom Top, what about our money? Nothing. Sorry. Not this bullying. Ah. This is so awkward without sound effects. Jesus. Flop. Looks like I'm a little late. You damn right you're late. Come waltzing in here making a big scene. It's no big scene. Just what I always do. Do I have a beep? Yeah, do I have a beep that I could? Where is? Surely there's a beep, right? Surely there must be some sort of censorship sounds. I know that they have it here, but I don't know if... Okay, whatever. I'll do that. Having everyone worried like that, you don't give a damn about no one but yourself. You were worried about me? What? That's coming out of your share, hotshot. Wake up. We're moving out. Follow me. Hey, Flop. You were great back there. Aww. Hehe. Flop. We'll do even better next time. Careful. I'll shut this. Oh, Flop. Your face is pitch black. There you go. Hey, thanks for helping me back there at the reactor. Iconic. It's kind of funny that your sound doesn't work, but your controller does, and my sound is perfect, but I can't use my controller. And that perfectly describes the experience of playing an older Final Fantasy game port on Steam. Last train out of Sector 8 station. Last stop is Sector 7. Train graveyard. Expected time of arrival is 12:23 a.m. Midgar Standard Time. Well, we're just scaring all the locals. I'm like trying to find the... Yeah, I can't seem to find the censorship. Oh, it just doesn't work on the mobile version yet. Okay, work. I thought that was a me issue. This is why I hate the last train. Oh boy. The weird thing is like the sound works, just not the sound effects. And so I don't know why that's the case. I literally don't understand why. So there's that. Huh? This is my house, so make yourselves at home. You see the headlines in the Shinra Times? The terrorists that bombed the #1 reactor are based somewhere in the slums. Blowing up a reactor, they sure put some thought into this one. They must have a real calculating leader. I wonder what they'll do next. Stop acting like a damn kid. Sit down and shut up. Me sometimes on Twitter. This train hasn't switched to security mode yet. I'm sure that will change by tomorrow. Someday, Avalanche is gonna be famous, and me too. Hey Flop, you wanna look at this with me? It's a map of the Midgar rail system. Let's look at it together. I'll explain it to you. I like this kind of stuff. Bombs and monitors, you know, flashy stuff. Okay, it's about to start. This is a complete model of the city of Midgar. It's about a 1 per 10,000 scale. The top plate is about 50 meters above ground. A main pillar supports the plate in the center, and there are other support pillars built in each section. Psst. The #1 reactor we blew up was in the northern section. You're welcome for the free ASMR. Then there's #2, #3, all the way up to the number 8 reactor. The 8 reactors provide Midgar with electricity. Each town used to have a name, but no one in Midgar remembers them. Instead of names, we refer to them by numbered sectors. That's how things turned out. Ooh, look, what's next? Look. This is the route the strain is on. The route spirals around the main pillar. We should be coming around the center right now. Each checkpoint has an ID sensor device. It checks the identities and backgrounds of each passenger on the train and is linked up to the central data bank at Shinra headquarters. We definitely look suspicious, so we're using fake IDs. She's really providing ASMR content for the girls. Speak of the devil. That light means that we're in the ID security check area. Flash warning, y'all. Look away, look away. When the lights go off, you never know what kind of creeps will come out. We're almost back now. What a relief. Jesus, all this flashing. I'm seeing stars. This sucks. I hate the dark. I know. Next time, I'll make one just for you. Looking forward to it. Okay, then I'll put a little extra effort in and make it with a bang. Oh, please don't bother the other passengers. Excuse me. Oh, he's just snoring. Don't act so damn big, Dom Top. Look, you can see the surface now. This city don't have no day or night. If that plate weren't there, we could see the sky. Look at the boyfriends looking at the beautiful view. A floating city. Pretty unsettling scenery. Huh? Never expect to hear that out of someone like you. You're just full of surprises. The upper world, a city on a plate. It's 'cause of that beep pizza that people underneath are suffering. And the city below is full of polluted air. On top of that, the reactor keeps draining up all the energy. Then why doesn't everyone move onto the plate? Someone needs to teach Flop a lesson about privilege. I don't know. Probably because they ain't got the money. Or maybe because they love their land, no matter how polluted it gets. I know, no one lives in the slums because they want to. It's like this rain. Nope, it's like this train. It can't run anywhere except for where its rails take it. Well, if you know, Flop, then why did you ask that silly question? I would love some pizza. Oh, Spin, let me tell you. On Friday, we ordered 3 mediums. And when I tell you that I had pizza that day and then all the leftover was mine the next day, and it was so lovely. It was so nice. So thoroughly legendary. It was 3 mediums because it was also for me and my parents. So it wasn't just me eating 3 medium pizzas by myself. But yo, get over here, all y'all. Got to mute. Oh my god, my ear. Do you know when you like sneeze that you're like, you literally, your entire body is like affected by the sneeze? This mission was a success, but don't get lazy now. The hard part is still to come. Don't y'all be scared of that explosion. Because the next one's gonna be bigger than that. I love that in the remake they addressed, like, hey, maybe let's not talk about this in front of everyone. Like, I love that. Meet back at the hideout. Move out. Let's ride. I'm not letting you go tonight. Wow. Bless you. Thanks. Thank you, thank you. Sometimes it just happens. Well, I see Miss Tifa. Did you hear? Oh, I just heard. No, what? There's a news update. They say that there was a terrorist explosion up above, and that this time it was a macro reactor. You know what this means? No, what? You see, I keep on top of these things, and if you ask me, if you knock out Midgar's power, then all of its computers and signals are going to be knocked out too. Financially, there must have been about a billion gil worth of damage. And that ain't all. A lot of innocent people got killed too. But people got killed? Nobody got killed? If the explosion had been in the middle of the night, that would have been one thing. At least the people could have gone in their sleep. But we didn't explode like a city. We exploded a reactor. Like, we didn't kill anyone. Okay, go on ahead. Okay, I'm going on ahead. Papa! Oh. Marlene, aren't you going to say anything to Flop? Welcome home, Flop. Looks like everything went well. Did you fight with Dom Top? Maybe so. I should have known. He's always pushing people around, and you've always been in fights ever since you were little. I was worried. We get to name her too. Alright, Miss Tifa. Last time I played this game, I named her Titty. So we're gonna change things up a little bit. We do have a lot of lovely Ko-Fi supporters to choose from for the girlies. Let me look into it and let me choose someone that wasn't in. Well, I mean, no, we did have a girly for 6, but let me try to get someone that maybe wasn't on 5 either. Let me check my Ko-Fi supporters. Andara, were you in 5 or 6? I remember you were the white mage in 1, so you weren't in 2. You weren't in 3 as well. And I don't think you were in 4 either. Yeah, I don't know if you were in any of the others. Okay. You will be Tifa. If you're okay with that, obviously. If you'd rather be Aerith or well, those, or Yuffie. I don't know if I'll get Yuffie. Tits McGee. Okay, work. Andara. I'm so glad everyone's safe. Ah, nothing like that first drink after a job. Eat? Why don't you have one too? Why not? Oh, that's more like it. Even if you were with Soldier, you're still a rookie here, so you'd better listen to whatever I tell you. Listen, Biggs. Just say the word. Just say the word. I'll do whatever. Oh, Flop. Andara really knows how to cook. Anyway, let me tell you something. About what? Andara always lets me taste her cooking. And look at me now. I'm roly-poly. I had a problem with this the first time I played this, and I have a problem with this now. Not I'm roly-poly. Jesus. I don't know whether I should be happy or sad, but it's the good food and drinks that make this shop famous. Wedge, there's nothing for you to be sad about. You're a legendary, an iconic, and lovely friend. And your weight does not define you unless you want it to define you. And if it does define you, it surely does not define you for a negative reason, okay? We love you, Wedge. That's all. Hey, Wedge, you're getting all excited. Stop making such a mess. Well, Maybe you should dig into your food, and also you'll be as messy. Maybe y'all should mind your business instead of shaming Wedge for eating. Sorry, Flop. Marlene seems a little shy. Well, me, honestly. Can I just go? Okay. Do I try to leave? Oh. Papa, welcome home. Oh. You alright, Dom Top? Great. Get in here, fools. We're starting the meeting. Us when we have... Us when we get ready for just gaming things. Get in here, fools. We're starting a podcast. Sit down. How about something to drink? Give me something hard. Flop is into pegging. Just a minute. I'll make one for you. You know, I'm relieved you made it back safely. What's with you all of a sudden? That job wasn't even tough. I guess not. You were in Soldier. Make sure you get your pay from Dom Top. Don't worry, once I get that money, I'm out of here. If we remember, we gotta do that as the intro one day. Maybe so. Flop, are you feeling alright? Yeah, why? No reason. You just look a little tired, I guess. Ooh. You'd better go down below. Don't tell me who I am. I leave. I didn't know you could actually leave. That's funny. Well. Out of the many cursed and clownish intros, I'm surprised we haven't done that yet. You think I'm a little too uptight? No. Well, that's okay. Don't worry about me. I don't look like it, but I'm a coward at heart. No, you're not. You're iconic. We love you. Oops. Hey, look at the news. What a blast. Think it was all because of my bomb? But all I really did was just make it like the computer told me. Oh no, I must have made a miscalculation somewhere. I love that they clarify this in the remake as well, because like, in the remake, they basically changed it so that technically the explosion that Jesse created wasn't good enough, but they were the ones who exploded it from the inside to make us look worse. So I'm glad that that was kind of clarified in the remake. Yo, Flop, there's something I want to ask ya. Was there anyone from Soldier fighting us today? None, I'm positive. You sound pretty sure. If there was anyone from Soldier, you wouldn't be standing here now. Don't go thinking you so bad just because you was in Soldier. No. Biggs barely holding him back. Yeah, you're strong. Probably all them guys in Soldier are. But don't forget that your skinny ass is working for Avalanche now. Don't get no ideas about hanging on to Shinra. Staying with Shinra? You asked me a question and I answered it, that's all. Oh! I'm going upstairs. I want to talk about my money. I forgot that he fully got in this man's face. Honestly, Flop is brave. Shucks, money. Papa, you're so great. Wait, Flop. Andara, let him go. Looks like he still misses the Shinra. Shut up. I don't care about neither Shinra nor Soldier. But don't get me wrong, I don't care about Avalanche or the planet for that matter. Ooh, well. Straighten things up with everyone for me. Oh, I'm not even talking to you. Oh my god, leave me alone. I'm trying to talk to Jesse. Money. Oh my. It must have been up for a lot of it. What? Oh my. It must have been for a lot of it? Oh, that I got hired for, I guess? Sure. Well, what the hell? It's a verbal agreement. Now, let me figure this out. Oh, stop it. Flop, did you hear me? Maybe so. Flop, you say you don't care, but you came to talk to me. Flop, you just want friends. Isn't that right? Oh! Yeah, well, you look kind of lonely to me. If you got anything you want to get off your chest, you can always talk to me. I love Wedge so much. Oh. Wedge is such a sweetie. He doesn't deserve his mistreatment. I'd date Wedge. Oh, do I need to leave again? Oh. In a lot of these games, you kind of have to pretend to leave in order for them to, like, do something. Listen, Flop, I'm asking you, please join us. Sorry, Andara. The planet's dying. Slowly but surely, it is dying. Someone has to do something. So let Domtop and his buddies do something about it. It's got nothing to do with me. Ooh. So you're really leaving? You're just gonna walk right out, ignoring your childhood friend? What? Ooh, what do we even say? Sorry about it, Flop. You forgot the promise too. Promise? Well, so you did forget. Remember, Flop? It was 7 years ago. 7 years exactly. What a quinky dinky. Look, the well. Do you remember? Is she showing him a picture? Yeah, back then. I thought you would never come, and I was getting a little cold. We get a little flashback with baby Cloud and baby Tifa. Sorry I'm late. There weren't cameras in the olden times. No cameras at all in 1997. No, that surely wasn't a thing. Hi, Dex. Hi, Wig. You said you wanted to talk to me about something. Come this spring, I'm leaving town for Midgar. All the boys are leaving town. But I'm different from them. I'm not just going to find a job. I have a ponytail. I want to join Soldier. I'm going to be the very best. Like no one ever was. Sephiroth? The great Sephiroth? His head just peeking. Isn't it hard to join Soldier? I probably won't be able to come back to this town for a while. He cries. Huh? If you make it, will you be in the newspapers? I'll try. Hey, let's make a promise. If you get really famous and I'm ever in a bind, you'll come save me, alright? What? If I'm ever in trouble, my hero will come and rescue me. I want to experience that at least once. He's just like, what? Come on, promise me. All right, I promise. Like I remember saying this exactly when I played this at the time, but that was a shitty, like it was the worst fucking promise. Like if you have to like convince someone that hard to promise something, it's probably not gonna mean as much to them as it meant to you. Just like, you forgot the promise. I made you promise. Like, yeah, because it didn't mean anything to him. Or at least not as much as it did to you, girl. Like, maybe that's why when people make promises usually, it's usually, you know, both parties kind of agree with it, and there's not one party that needs to, like, convince them to do so. Have you ever thought about that? Only if he's famous, though. Yeah, if he's a flop, which he is, then, sorry. No. You remember now, don't you? Our promise? I'm not a hero, and I'm not famous, so I can't keep our promise. But you got your childhood dream, didn't you? You joined Soldier. Yep, he sure did. So come on, you've got to keep your promise. Not him just climbing that. Wait a sec, big time soldier. A promise is a promise. Here. He throws the money at me. 1,500 gil. This is my pay? Don't make me laugh. What? Then you got the next mission lined up? I'll do it for 3,000. What? It's okay. It's okay. We're really hurting for help, right? The money's for Marlene's schooling. 2,000. Thanks, Flop. I love the Dom Top was like, absolutely not 3,000. You must be shitting me. To be fair, considering he's risking his life and doing illegal things, 3,000 doesn't really sound like too much. Do you know what I mean? But that's just me. Listen, Flop knows his value. Do you know what I mean? Is she bartending? Is she just cleaning? It sounds like it looks like she's mixing drinks. I'm very glad I didn't make it to the remake. Oh, 1997. A time in which people thought it was acceptable to have a child behind the bar mixing drinks. Oh boy. Good morning, Flop. Did you sleep well? Dom Top's snoring kept me up. Psst, keep it down. They'll hear you. Dom Top's always edgy before an operation. I'm going this time. Our target's the Sector 5 reactor. Head for the station first. I'll fill you in on the train. On the train? Oh, Dom Top. Getting into public stuff, are we? Yo, Flop. Before the next mission, I got something I want to ask you. I don't really know how to use materia. I'll give you that materia we found. Just teach me how to use it. Not you wouldn't understand. That's so mean. I'll explain it. I don't need the tutorial, okay? But that was too mean. I'm not gonna be like, you wouldn't understand. Like, that's so mean. She has to earn her keep. That's spending all their money. Not this. Maybe Dad should get a job so that she doesn't have to work and be a bartender as a child. Oh my god. I'm just pressing the A button to skip all text that pops up. Please. We don't need a tutorial. I just really didn't want to be mean to... I didn't want to be mean to Dom Top. Their banter is really mean in this game. Like, in the remake, it's so much more, like... lighthearted, if you will. Honestly, getting back to this one, I'm appreciating the remake a lot, actually. Like, not that I didn't before, but my perspective when I first played this game was I only had played the demo for the remake. So, my perspective was like hopeful that the game was gonna be good, right? And this is actually making me appreciate the remake a lot more. Because as much as I enjoy this, like, originally for what it was, I also appreciate a lot of, like, what the remake did as far as, like, modernizing the story a little bit and cutting out some of the more, like, problematic and, like, weird, inappropriate stuff, kind of. You know what I mean? So I'm very appreciative of it. I wonder if we're gonna hear about the second part anytime soon, or like this year. Like, I feel like we should, but I'm almost like, I almost wonder if 16 is more of like a priority as far as like their marketing goes. Like, I'm very intrigued to like know about like when they're going to like, you know, like when they're going to say something about part 2. Because I'm sure they've been working on it for a while, you know? So, I wonder. What is this? It wasn't that tough. What's this it wasn't that tough crap? I don't get it. You just handle the materia, Flop. Okay. Flop, I got a message from the weapon shop man upstairs. He has something he wants to give you. Don't forget. Marlene, you watch the store while we're gone. Alright, good luck. Oh god. Well, we're gonna go on our first mission right after this break, y'all. Feel free to stretch, grab a snack, grab a drink, take your meds if you haven't, and I'll be right back, okay? Okay, see you soon. I'm back. I brought some crackers, because I figured I wouldn't have enough time to eat them all anyway off stream. So we're just gonna chit-chat, play Final Fantasy VII I almost said Final Fantasy VII Remake. Play Final Fantasy VII and hopefully not die. That's the one. What's wrong, Dex? Final Fantasy VII Unmake. Lego Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy VII Roblox Remaster. Oh, a store. Okay. I thought he was gonna give me something. Let's equip 3 of these. We already have that. I mean, I don't think we should be spending money on grenades. Lego Final Fantasy would actually be kind of iconic. Honestly, yeah. I mean, yeah, for sure. Like, I'm thinking like if it's more of like an action-y, fun, platformery, I think it could be kind of cute. I don't know what game it would be more appropriate to use that format with, or if it's kind of whatchamacallit, I think it would be kind of fierce if it was like kind of like Dissidia, where it's like it's almost like you travel through like all the Final Fantasies, you know what I mean? It's like a level per Final Fantasy, maybe, or something. Something like that. I don't know. That would be really cute. Oh my god, and then you could play as like anyone you wanted. Oh, that would be really cute. God damn. Now I'm in love with a game that doesn't exist. Thanks. Thanks. Thank you so much. I'm so happy. Okay, Flop already has lightning and ice. So let's give yeah, let's give Cure to Dom Top because he has a lot of HP. So I'm kind of thinking like if there's anyone who we can kind of rely on to heal, to like be alive to heal people, is probably Dom Top. Do you know what I mean? And also I don't want to stereotype Andara by giving heal to the one girl in the party. You know what I mean? Let's sell the shit that we are not going to use. I saw it, so it has to. I have to say something. Ophelia Up now has a pregnant emo. Of course she does. And I absolutely love that. Listen, if that means more streams from Ophelia, then I'm very happy about that. Not you dried up. This is Dex talking to us. Like, me, a 20-something-year-old being called a dusty, a dusty ass old person. I'm not giving you any money. Oh my god. Dusty, washed up, decomposing skeleton. That's absolutely how he feels. Speaking of Dusty, I'm just kidding. Hi, Mana. You fucking bitch. Did they die yet? Not yet, Mana. I love that we both chose violence at each other immediately. Oh my god. Not Dusty Pussy. Dexty Pexty. Please. That worked in my Well, listen, at least you're giving something. You know what I mean? At least you're trying. At least you're making an effort. Good to see you, Manam. We ran into a killer in Dead by Daylight the other day named Edith Pathy. Wait, I love it. I love that so much. I hope that's a drag queen too. Not the bullying. Not Flop telling the girlie to hang in there because now to build her limit gauge. Girl. They weren't, unfortunately. Aw. That's very sad. You get him, girlie. I would get out of this situation, though, if I were you. But, yeah, you get him. Oh, can I really save him? I was like, is that just like an example of like a save point? Going from remake to this is wild. I was just talking about, like, just before the break, I was actually talking about how this is making me appreciate the remake more. Because I feel like, honestly, realistically, everyone who's like upset about the remake probably has nostalgia goggles from 1997 and hasn't really played the game too much between then and now. I'm just saying. Right. It's the same people that like were like, Ruby, Banjo-Kazooie, you ranked it at an F. I was like, yeah. Because I played it last year, not in the 90s. Please, not me missing the chance to say, speaking of pregnant, hey Mana. Not speaking of pregnant, hey Mana. Do I want to know? Not remember, old dude. This child telling me how to stay alive. Please, I've flopped 6 other Final Fantasy games. I think I'm good. And that, everyone, is the soundbite I'm gonna use right before I flop. And that is the soundbite I'm gonna use and then cut to me getting a game over. It was a great It was a great game for its time in the eyes of an 11-year-old. But honey, let's talk about those camera controls and platforming issues. And honestly, like, having a little girl get beat up like we just saw, having a little girl mixing drinks behind a bar, like, having Barrett's animations oftentimes resemble like a gorilla doing this. Like, yeah, sure, Final Fantasy VII original is so much better than the remake. Yeah, you're totally right there. Absolutely. And having Barrett be like one of the few characters like with the worst grammar. Like, both him and Tifa are from the slums, and yet he's the only one that has like an accent. Like, okay. He was literally a stereotype, yeah. Like overly aggressive, like not as educated, like worst grammar of the entire cast. Like, it's rotten. It's rotten. I'm leaving, going far away, but when I come back, I'll be a better man. This is goodbye. It's Johnny! Hey, childhood friend, you better take good care of Andara. Also, this doesn't make any sense without the context of remake. Like, I feel like having played Final Fantasy VII Remake is actually giving me way more context to all of these characters. I'm just like, oh yeah, I understand what Johnny is doing. I understand, you know what I mean? Like, I know that he's a flop too, you know what I mean? In this, it's like, okay, sure. Mana. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. All of the above. Honestly, they had no business making everyone so hot in the remake. They literally made everyone so hot for no reason. Even Heidegger, I was like, God damn it. Like, I'm not supposed to like you. Well, actually, not everyone is hot. I forgot about Hojo. They somehow made him even like creepier in the remake, which is intended. Like, if there's anyone they shouldn't have made hot was Hojo, and so not Ben saying he was a Hojo homosexual. Maybe I should have stayed unfollowed. Did you know, like, I accidentally unfollowed him somehow. And like the other day, like I was like looking for people to raid, and Andara was like, "Oh, Ben is still going," or like Ben is doing the same game or something, and I was like, "Ben's not streaming," and Andara was like, "Oh, maybe I just have to refresh my page or something," and then literally the next day I wasn't streaming and I was on Twitch, and I was like, "Oh, that's weird. Not a lot of people are streaming," and then I went to Discord and I saw that he was live, and I was like, wait, he's streaming and he's not on my following page? And then I clicked, and then I was like, well. And then I never saw the end of it, because right at the end of his stream, I was like, thanks for stream. He was like, thanks for following. But now I'm rethinking my decision. You know what I mean? You get him, Barrett. Or should I say Dom Top? What is going on? Not it's empty because of guys like you. You smack him right in the head. Devoted employees like me. Girl. You're just like making it worse for yourself. You work for Shinra? I won't give in to violence. Girl. You know how Domtop's like dialogue oftentimes has like censored words? Let's just say that in my reading of one of those, I may or may not have called Cloud an F slur. And it may have been clipped too. Boom. Anyway, what are we gonna do now? The hell you so calm? You're busting up my rhythm. Okay. Was it really an accidental unfollow? The universe was trying to protect me. Looks like they just finished connecting the cars. We're finally leaving. So what's our next target? Ha! Listen to Mr. Serious about his work. Alright, I'll tell you. Jesse's probably already told you, but there's a security checkpoint at the top plate. It's an ID scan system checking all the trains, which Shinra is very proud of. We can't use our fake IDs anymore. Good morning and welcome to Midgar Lines. Arrival time at Sector 4 station is 11:45. And that means we've got only 3 minutes to the ID checkpoint. Alright, in 3 minutes we're jumping off the train. Got it? Okay. Sure. Bob, come over here. Let's look at the railway map monitor. Or I lay down with a friend. Oh, I thought this was like Biggs laying down or something. Well, you're the only ones that'll talk to me or come to my house. I'm impressed. Aww. It was a sign. Yo, Mr. Know-It-All, big-time soldier. You ought to know the area around the number 5 reactor, right? So, let's hear your explanation. Oh, she's shaking and quaking. Hi. It looks like you've seen this already. It's alright. Come a little closer. Oh, wow. Well. That's odd. The ID checkpoint was supposed to be further down. Type A security alert. Unidentified passengers confirmed. A search of all cars will be conducted. Repeat. Type A security alert. Unidentified passengers confirmed. A search of all cars will be conducted. What's happening? What's going on? We're in trouble. I'll explain later. Hurry, get to the next car. Oh, well. Redacted. Someone blew it. Unidentified passengers located in car number 1, preparing for lockdown. Let's go. Keep it up. Oh, well. Car number 1 locked down, upgrading to level 2 warning. Hurry! They're locking the door, sir! Oh my god. Unidentified passengers located in car 2, preparing for lockdown. Just run! Changing to plan 2. Plan 2, plan B. Listen, I'm speed reading. Car number 2, lockdown, upgrading to warning level 3. Alright, we clear? Not yet. They're starting another check. If we're caught, we're done for. But don't worry, if we move up the train car by car, we should get past it. Okay, sounds like a sound strategy. Unidentified passengers moving to front of train, currently tracking location. Oh, well. Not hee. Car number 3 locked down, upgrading to warning level 4. Car number 4 locked down, upgrading to maximum security alert. Like my train AI type voice. Alright, we made it. Yo, this way. I literally can't see anything. Oh, here I am. Let's go. We're gonna dive out of here. Couldn't we have just jumped? Oh, I guess the doors were locked or something. Scary, huh? Too late for that now. Why did you come along anyway? Because... Hey, you two. There ain't no time for that. Alright. Yeah, I've made up my mind. Watch closely. I'm gonna jump. I like that in the remake, he kind of jumped together with her. You don't care if I go first? A leader always stays till the end. Don't worry about me. Just go. Yo, don't go getting your spiky ass hurt. It's only the beginning of the mission. He shrugs. Later, you take care of the rest. Oh well. And if by taking care of the rest you mean them getting caught, you succeeded in that. Good. So far, everything's going as planned. I don't know if I read that right. Don't let your guard down until we get to Sector 5 reactor. Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse got everything ready for us, so move it. Alright. The reactor's just down this tunnel. And that's where we're going. Come on, voice acting. That was a rotten sound that I just made by just sipping on my drink. I am so sorry. I hope the mic didn't pick it up. Those light beams are the Shinra's security sensors. We can't go any further. Not if I click this. That's one damn tiny hole. You think? You're telling me to squeeze into that to get under the plate? No way. Yo, Flop, what are we gonna do? Let's look inside, you know? Not goodbye. Bye, Mana. Doesn't seem to be anything that will get us stuck in this duct. Okay, but if we go down this duct, we won't be able to come back. Girl, we don't have anything to go back to, though. Like, just go in. Don't be wasting time. Never know when the Shinra will find us. Flop, you just gotta go. Okay. If Dom Top tells me to go down, I'll go down. But damn, man, that thing gives me the chills. Listen, if there's one thing that I am, it's clownish and thirsty. So, that's all I have to say to defend myself. How are you doing, Mana? It's good to see you. How are y'all doing? What are y'all up to? What's the latest? Tell me everything. Not the silk. It's upsetting me greatly that there's no sound effects. It's really bad. It's really annoying to me. Very unpleasing to me and the girls. Slurp some water if you're thirsty. Well, I did. which made me make the nastiest sound ever recorded in humanity. Just me being dramatic. It probably didn't even pick up on the mic, but it was just not pleasant at all. Listen, some of us are just thirsty. Maybe not all of us are clowns in the same way, Spin. Maybe some of us display our clownliness through different avenues, okay? all clowning is valid. I was gonna say I don't judge you for the clowning that you do, but that would be a lie. That would be a lie, wouldn't it? I think back to the times I picked up my my megaphone, my tiny megaphone. Yeah. Not I judge literally everything. Okay. Not everything. Not you making me sound like a judgmental person. Excuse you? Me getting bullied by my own Twitch chat, by my own mods? Interesting concepts. That's part of our job. God damn it. Well. Isn't that a mod's job? Well, over. Fine. It's fine. I'm fine. Totally fine. I don't have an issue with this at all. As I'm like dying on the inside. Like, how dare they? How's that for a slurp? Need to fill up my water next break. I was going up the ladder, right? Oh, there's Wedge over there. Wait, we need to talk to the bestie. Flop, this way. The reactor's up this ladder. Ugh. An icon. But wait, isn't there like treasures or anything on that? Like any items or something? Let me just check. I just like wanna check. I just like wanna see. God, speaking of like, I was literally captioning my latest video now available on YouTube. The amount of times I say like is upsetting. That's all. If you're unaware of like your speech patterns, of the things that you repeat often, record yourself talking and then edit it and then caption it. And then you'll be very aware of every single thing that you like, every single flaw of yours will be extremely obvious to you. Everyone has their own like we would call them like speech crutches. Like everyone relies on stuff. Some people rely on some people rely on like, some people rely on probably others, but it's a thing. Like it's just a thing that people do. It's a thing that whenever you, especially in a situation where you're kind of supposed to keep talking, like streaming, it's just a thing that you either do that or you don't say anything and you just think through what you're gonna say. But that isn't always the most reliable thing, because sometimes you're also just excited about what you're saying. Sometimes you get wrapped up in like the moment, and next thing you know, you've said like 1,000 times in 2 sentences. And then you have to edit it. And then you have to caption it. And then you want to quit everything. I've realized that I say like a lot. I have a video where I said like. I rely on moans. Oh, I love a moan. Oh, so sexy. I'm sorry, the ID scan problem on the train was all my fault. I modified your ID card and that's what did it. I did my best, but I failed. Aw. Well, maybe you should get fired. Just kidding. I'm kidding. I guess. Hi, Biggs. It's the two of us again. We're gonna pull out. Oh, Biggs. Okay. You say so. We'll meet up at the hideout. Okay, Biggs. I'll meet you there. Flop, we're counting on you to blow up the reactor. Oh, you know I'm good at blowing. Anyway, let's save the game. This is why I'm single. This is why I'm very single. This is why nobody wants to date me. I laugh because it's true. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Oh, wee! I did that exactly like that last time I played this too. Listen, I can't look at a slide without saying wee. You know what I mean? I love this is fully the same place. Like maybe it has different lighting, but it's fully the same place. Like it's literally, and they justified it in the like. I think they also said something. I think they said something in this game or in the remake that's like, oh, you know, I used to work in Soldiers, so I know the layout. Like, all the reactors are basically the same. And I was like, okay, she's justifying all the levels looking the same. I see. I understand. It's okay. Just reuse the assets. It's fine. If there's something that I hate about gamers is when they go to Twitter, they're like, they're reusing the same animation. They're reusing the same, like, assets. It's just a rescan. Like, okay. So you mean to tell me you've never copied and pasted anything in your life? Okay. Girl. Maybe spend that time washing your ass instead of being a stinky bitch. I'm proud of that one. Y'all, the amount of times that I've seen clips from questionable men who have podcasts on my TikTok, and it's not that I see the clips on their own. It's I see those clips getting stitched by people being like, you're a clown, and this is why. There's this one girlie on TikTok who's so funny. She reacts to men with podcasts, and her whole thing in her reactions is like she has her mic. She has like the mic on frame, and she's like looking at it like, am I gonna need to take it away? And then if they say something like problematic or like clownish, she like takes the mic and runs off camera. Like she's taking their mic away from them. And that's like her whole thing. And I love that so much. I don't think I followed her. But I've seen a few of those where like the first half of the sentence sounds suspicious and she's like, grazing over the mic, and then they save it, and she's like, like, I love that. I love that so much. TikTok has so many blessings. It's so good. But so many questionable takes from men, like, Jesus. Papa. Sephiroth? Did Sephiroth do this to you? Sephiroth. Soldier. Maka reactors. Shinra. I hate them all. And that's when she grabs the 10 feet long sword and she stabs a bitch. Allegedly. Maybe. Damn, man. Get a hold of yourself. You alright? Andara. Huh? No, forget it. Come on, let's hurry. Why do I not remember this scene from this game? When these were happening in the remake, I was like, huh? Thankfully, I played this game basically right before I played remake. So I remembered a lot of it. I was like, oh my god, this is when I was saying that he was having migraines. I was like, oh my god, he's having the migraines again. Wait, did I do it? That's fast. How many hours did you put into the original? I beat it. I played all of it. I can't tell you how many hours, also because I don't think my save file stayed in the Steam Cloud situation, so I don't know. Definitely a lot. I can definitely guarantee that. I was like not wanting to spend 900 hours. It was pretty long. Like, I did a couple side things. Like, I got Yuffie, I got Vincent. So like I did a little bit of the sound, not the sound, of the side stuff. I wish I could tell you. I wish I could tell you how much. I actually can. Let me look it up. Because I can look up that collection on Twitch. Because like I haven't been highlighting stuff on Twitch because I've been just uploading it on YouTube. So I don't have that much work. But that one should be highlighted. Like that should be like a collection. So I can definitely look into it. Okay, I played roughly 49 hours and 32 minutes. So less than 50 hours. I did use a guide a couple times because I got lost a couple times or I didn't know where to go. And I did a lot of side stuff, but roughly 50. A little under 50, I guess. Yeah, it's a long game. And people were like, wait, why didn't they just like remake the whole thing for one game? I'm like, do you want the game to run? Like, do you want a playable game? Because if you do... Like, that's literally how long the remake was for me, roughly. Like, not maybe 40, but like maybe like 30 or something. Like, I definitely spent, well, probably, yeah, I probably did spend around that much time because I did like basically every side quest. So like, that was essentially how long I played the remake for. And granted, like, if there wasn't like side quests, I probably would have spent less time with it, but that's kind of the point of the side quest, to kind of buff the game up a little bit. So, you know. But even then, I still feel like they added enough to the story and to the world to make it like... I was never playing that game feeling like, Oh, they put in too much story. Like they like it didn't feel like filler to me. You know what I mean? So that's what I have to say about the remake. Also, like I don't think it's fair to evaluate how much I spent in a game, how much time, because the streamer time when you play a game isn't really how long it would probably take you to play it in your actual time. Like, I don't know, maybe you would. I mean, I speak for myself. Like, sometimes when I'm off stream, I take even longer to play a game because I feel like sometimes when I'm streaming, I'm like, I'm trying to like. Sometimes I'm like, okay, I'm taking too much time doing this thing, so let me just look at a guide, or like, I'm taking too, or like, this is a boring thing, let me just not do it on stream, kind of thing. And I feel like on my own time, I'm more inclined to like, grinding in a game, or like doing more side quests in a game. So there's that. We think back at the Yakuza series, and like, if I was playing it on my own time, I probably would have like, I probably would have taken like a month to beat each of them, of the first 3 anyway. I do want to get back to Yakuza sometime, but not anytime soon. I was staring at the triangle strategy demo, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll save it for a stream and I'll just stream it. And I was like, girl, you have to finish the Final Fantasy series. You potentially are gonna go back to the games from each year of your life, maybe, potentially, and then you might even do the Undertale like thing. Like, if you play this game, like, you might as well play it now, and if you want to stream it, you will have time to play it afterwards. Like, you will literally have enough time to like play it on your own all the way through, and then stream it later if you want. I love a game with loads of side quests. Why I loved Styria so much. I haven't played that game. I think I have it. I may have that. That sounds familiar to me. I may have claimed that as like a free game or something. Oh god, this was so annoying in the remake. Well, it's annoying here too, but Jesse said we all have to push the button at once. I was glad that they brought it to the remake. Girl. Okay, that did it. Come on now. Like, I was glad to see some of the silly things like this making it to the remake, but they were kind of a pain in the ass. I feel like I used to like games with side quests more than I do these days. I feel like these days, it's not that I don't have a lot of patience for side quests. It's just that I feel like I've accumulated so many games, either that I own or like games that I want to get to at some point, that I feel like I'm getting to a point where like I don't necessarily want to get it over with, but I definitely want to make more. I want to be more productive, if that makes sense, when I play a game. If that even makes sense, because how can you be productive playing a video game, right? Oh, we have a boss fight coming up. Okay. I don't want to risk us getting the ad break, because I'm running ads automatically every hour and I can snooze them a couple times, but I wouldn't want to get the ads in the middle of the battle or anything. And because we are getting into a boss fight and I don't want it to be interrupted, I'm gonna quickly go on BRB while the ad break takes place, fill up my water, and come back. So it's not gonna be a long break at all because I've already snacked. I've already went to the bathroom. All I need is to really fill up my water. And I feel like we can keep going for like roughly another hour anyway. So instead of ending here, I'm just gonna take a short break and then we'll continue after I return. Oh, wrong scene. Hello. I'm back. That good part. This little thing. I love it. I love it. Anyway, we're back, you wonderful icons. Let's ride. We have another boss fight ahead of us. Hopefully we're not gonna flop. And this is not gonna be a sour ending to Final Fantasy VII. This way. Because it is technically our second time streaming it. Well, you know, for the challenge, that is. Even though the first part was like very short. But I do remember that when I played Final Fantasy II, the first stream I played Final Fantasy II in was actually very short as well because we lost Final Fantasy I the same day as we started Final Fantasy II. So hopefully today we can break that awful tradition. Shinra soldiers? That's right. What the hell's going on? A trap. President Shinra? Why is the president here? So you all must be... What was it? Avalanche. And don't you forget it. So you're President Shinra, huh? Long time no see, sir. Long time no see? Oh, you. You're the one who quit Soldier and joined Avalanche. I knew you'd been exposed to Mako from the look in your eyes. Tell me, traitor, what was your name? Flop. Forgive me for asking, but I can't be expected to remember everyone's name. Unless you become another Sephiroth. Ah, Sephiroth. He was brilliant. Perhaps too brilliant. Sephiroth? I don't give a damn about none of that. This place is going up with a big bang soon. Serves y'all right. And such a waste of good fireworks just to get rid of vermin like you. Vermin? That's all you can say? Vermin? Shinra are the vermin for killing the planet. Guess that would make you King Vermid. So shut up, jackass. You are beginning to bore me. I'm a very busy man, so if you'll excuse me, I have a dinner I must attend. Dinner? Don't give me that. I ain't even started with you yet. But I've made arrangements for a playmate for you all. What was that? James? The hell is that? Meet Airbuster, A techno soldier. Our weapon development department created him. I'm sure the data he'll extract from your dead bodies will be of great use to us in future experiments. Techno soldier? Now then, if you'll excuse me. Do 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 do. I go up. Helicopter. Wait, President. Yo, Flop. We've got to do something about him. Help, Flop. This is from Soldier? No way. It's just a machine. I don't care what it is. I'm gonna bust him up. I know that's right, Barrett. I mean, Dom Top. Oh, a side attack. Oh, we're getting attacked from the side. Oh, no. Oh, wait, what? Counterattack? Why are we getting counterattacks? I'm confused. How does this work? Do I get counterattacked if I attack from the front or from the back? What happens if Indara attacks? Okay, so I don't think that's good. Yeah. I think Flop will defend. No, just kidding. Indara will defend. Not the big bomber. No. Well, it's over. Y'all, I really wish I could fix the I really wish I could fix the problem with the sound effects, but I literally have no idea how I would do so. Is it gonna counterattack me? Okay, it's not. Oh! Not that. Not the energy ball. Oh, please. He's gonna need healing again. God damn it. Please. Not the rear gun. I'm so confused at how the counter attack works. Does he have to be in a specific stance or something? It's like he's attacking them anyway. I'm just gonna limit break. Oh my god, I'm gonna limit break. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh shit, please don't kill her. Please don't kill her. Okay, she's fine. Oh no. Oh well. I guess we can limit break again. Oh, well. Just prepare to heal her again. And then I can have Dom Top limit break because he's gonna be facing that way. Oh, the turn function is enabled? So it's not gonna counter attack? Is that what that means? I'll accept that. We don't have any more potions. Well, wish me luck. Did I do it? Oh, I did it. Okay, perfect. Well, it's not perfect that we ran out of potions, but, you know, we survived. Kablam. It's gonna blow. Let's go, Indara. Domtop, can't you do something? Not a damn thing. Flop, please don't die. You can't die. There's still so much I want to tell you. I know, Indara. Hey, you're gonna be alright? Be strong. You worry about yourselves, but I'm alright. But take care of Indara. Alright, sorry about all this. Stop talking like this is the end. Okay, hold on. Oh, well. Over. And then you just hear clown behavior, clown humor. You all right? Can't you hear me? Yeah. Please. I need to yes, I need taken care of. Tired. Well, you can be on your way. If you're not having fun, you can always go home. Back then, I only got scrapped knees. What do you mean by back then? What about now? Can you get up? What do you mean by back then? What about now? Don't worry about me. Worry about yourself now. I'll try. Oh, it moved. Not it moved. How about that? Take it slow now, little by little. Hello, hello. I know. Hey, who are you? Hello, hello. Queen. You okay? This is a church in the Sector 5 slums. You just fell from above. You really gave me a scare. I came crashing down? The roof and the flower bed must have broken your fall. You're lucky. Flower bed. Is this yours? Sorry about that. That's alright. The flowers here are quite resilient because this is a sacred place. They say grass and flowers won't grow in Midgar, but for some reason they have no trouble blooming here. Yeah, for some unforsaken reason. Oh gee, I wonder why. I love it here. Oh well. We step on the flowers again. So we meet again. Oh, I placed him at a very unfortunate angle for her. Don't you remember me? Of course I remember you. You were selling not the slum drunk. You were selling flowers. Oh, I'm so happy. You didn't buy any flowers from me though. Well. Oh, that's okay. I didn't mean I didn't mean for this to be an unfortunate angle for her. Mama, she's going to town. Day one, she's like, ooh. A man fell from the sky. Let's get to work. Get me my knee pads. My hair's already tied up anyway. Say, do you have any materia? Yeah, some. Nowadays, you can find materia anywhere. But mine is special. It's good for absolutely nothing. Good for nothing? You just don't know how to use it. Typical man trying to mansplain materia to the materia girl. No, I do. It just doesn't do anything. I feel safe just having it. It was my mother's. The head movement too. I didn't mean it. Say, I feel like talking. Do you feel up to it? After all, here we are meeting again. I don't mind. Wait here, I've got to check my flowers. It will be just a minute. It's like, this fucking twink destroyed all of my flowers. Just a little longer. Oh. Now that you mention it. We don't know each other's names, do we? My name is... Oh, we named her Coochie. We named her Coochie, which made several points of this game not be as serious as they probably should have been. But this time, we're naming her after a Ko-Fi supporter. So we already have Andara. So we're naming her after Lotus, who is the next in line. Kablam. I'm Lotus. Aw, Lotus the flower girl. Aw. That actually works really well. Nice to meet you. The name is Flop. Me? I do a little bit of everything. Oh, a jack of all trades. Yeah, I do whatever's needed. What's so funny? What are you laughing at? Sorry, I just... Oh? Hi. Flop, don't let it get to you. Not it. Don't mind me. Ugh. Reno. Bow, 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 bow. Okay, anyway. Say, Flop, have you ever been a bodyguard? You can do anything, right? Yeah, that's right. Then get me out of here. Take me home. Okay, but it will cost you. Okay then, let's see. How about if I go out with you once? Not this. Not me accidentally bringing the straight agenda upon Lotus. I am so sorry. Lotus and Percy experiencing the straight agenda. I am so sorry. I don't know who you are, but you don't know me. I know you. Ooh, not the flashing. Oh yeah, I know you. That uniform. Hey sis, this one's a little weird. Shut up, Shinra spy. Reno, want him taken out? Haven't decided yet. Don't fight here, you'll ruin the flowers. Cut to Tifa fighting him in an Advent Children and destroying many of flowers. But it made for epic scenes with the petals flying everywhere. Oh, I need to watch that. It's been a long time. I'm also pretty sure I made that exact comment when I play this. Anyway, the exit is back there. Sometimes being me just means that whenever I re-experience things, I'll have the exact same thoughts. And then I'll have that realization and be like, wow, I really am like an NPC, huh? You show up with like the same sequence of events and I'm gonna react the same way apparently. They were Mako eyes. Yeah, alright. Come on, get to work. The way that I would never notice any of those details, it's like when people notice if someone is like wearing a wedding ring or something. I never notice details. Like someone could have like demonic red eyes and I would be like, wow, they're so cute. I think they're the one. And then y'all are like, Ruby, there was literally a pentagram on their chest and their eyes were bleeding. And I would be like, oh, really? I didn't notice. Oh. And don't step on the flowers. You just stepped on them yourself. They're ruined. Someone pointing out the hands of someone in Lost Ark. Oh no. Were they very questionable looking, but you didn't notice them? You were like, no problems here. There they are, over there. Oh, well. Flop, that one. I know. Looks like they're... My brain just farted. My brain just now. I know, looks like they aren't going to let us go. What should we do? Well, we can't let them catch us, can we? There's only one thing left to do. Jump and... Lotus, this way. She said, absolutely not. Alright, I'll hold them off. Right, make sure they don't get through. The ancient is getting away. Attack, attack, attack. Oh, Lotus. Think we killed them? They never should have fought us. Flop, help. Oh god. Damn. What was that? Wait, I need to have this on hand.
What was that?
I need to have this prepared. Lotus, hold on a minute. After looking at the hands, I was like, oh yeah, those hands are evil. Oh no. I don't understand why they didn't sharpen the environment in the remaster as well as the people, because everything except for the background is really clear. Yeah, they did that with Final Fantasy VIII too. I don't think this is technically a remaster though. I think it's just like, it's as upscaled as it can be, I guess. And I guess the backgrounds, because they were pre-rendered, they couldn't be like upscaled? That's what I'm assuming happened. I think it's this one, right? I feel like I never get this right. Well, fuck. Oh, Flop, what are you doing? I'm sorry. So sorry. It's interesting how in the remake they were like, and don't you dare shoot her. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Reno was very against the idea of like hurting her. And in this one, they're fully fighting her. They're just shooting at her. And he's like totally not against it. He's totally fine with it. Oh, I fucked up the next one too. Because this was supposed to be the next one, and I'm not gonna have it. Ooh. Yep. Flop, help! I can't, girly. I wasted the barrel that was supposed to go there. You gotta fight him. Oh, all right. I'm sorry. Oh, not the dogs. Please. If I perish here, I'm gonna be very upset. I feel pretty confident about this game. And I hate to say it because that's usually a sign of death upon me. But I don't think I got a game over when I played it on stream the other time. I could be wrong. But I'm a little bit more confident in these later Final Fantasies than I was in the first few. But I'm also going to be very careful because, you know, if me being unconfident led to chaotic and clownish decisions and moments, then actually having confidence is probably an easier way for me to get bamboozled. So I'm just going to try to not be as much of a clown as I tend to be. Fighting my own clown instincts. Do you know what I mean? I wait. I hate that you can't like pan the camera over to her. Flop, help. Okay, hold on a minute. Is this the one? Blam. Oh. Come on, wig. Thanks, Flop. And now she's magically able to jump over the thing. That's what gets me sometimes about this part of the game. Like, oh, you couldn't do it with me, but now that you're under pressure, suddenly you can do it. I guess that's pretty normal human behavior, I guess. I guess that is pretty normal, huh? Like something that we would be scared of doing if like our life depended on it, then suddenly we can. But it's not like there wasn't a sense of urgency before. Anyway, Lotus, this way. Girl, this is probably the scariest part for me. Like walking on this plank. Terrifying. Terrifying. They're looking for me again. You mean it's not the first time they've been after you? Nope. They're the Turks. The Turks are a Shinra organization. They scout for possible candidates for soldier. This violently? I thought they were kidnapping someone. They're also involved in a lot of other dirty stuff on the side. Spying, murder, you know. Yeah, they look like it. But why are they after you? There must be a reason, right? No, not really. I think they believe I have what it takes to be in soldier. Maybe you do. You want to join? I don't know. But I don't want to get caught by those people. Then let's go. Cute. Oh, I'm controlling this, I think. Am I? No, I don't think I was. Wait, I said. Me. I probably would have fallen off the roof, to be honest. Slow down. Don't leave me. Funny. I thought you were cut out to be in soldier. Oh, you're terrible. You. Hey, Flop. Were you ever in soldier? Ooh. Crickets. I used to be. How did you guess? Your eyes. They have a strange glow. Yeah, that's the sign of those who have been infused with Mako, a mark of soldier. But how did you know about that? Oh, nothing. Nothing? Right. Nothing. Come on, let's go, bodyguard. Very not suspicious at all, right? Very smooth. It's so cute how she kind of winds herself up to like jump. Ooh, finally made it off. Now what? I like that in the remake they made her less of a damsel in distress and more of like, you know, you're helping her because you kind of fell through the church she was at kind of thing. You know what I mean? It wasn't kind of like, oh, I'm a helpless girl. I can't even jump through these like rooftops or you know what I mean? Like yeah. I love Aerith in remake. I thought that they made her such a fun character. Like I think that's how fun they wanted her to be here, but she just came across as like, ooh, I'm helpless. And like in the remake, she's kind of like, you know what I mean? Like I like her a little bit more. 'Cause she's a little bit more like silly and like more down to clown, if you will. My house is over here. Hurry before they come. All right. We're running. Oh, hi. Hello, hi. Hello, save point. Hello, hi. Iconic. Well. Mana, you beat the remake, didn't you? Did you also do Yuffie's story? Because I haven't done that much. I'm gonna wait until the epic version goes on sale so that I can play the DLC story. Because I'm not about to pay full price for it. I didn't pay full price for like the PS4 version of Remake. I got it on sale, so I sure as hell am not gonna rebuy the game full price. I mean, I guess buying it 2 times on sale would technically sum up to like 1 full purchase, but you know what I mean. That guy in the pipe's a weird one. No matter what you ask him, he only answers or ah. Am I not going in there? This guy is sick. He passed out nearby and someone must have helped him here. Aww. This is the one. Won't you help him? Listen, I'm no doctor. No, I guess not. Hey, that man has a tattoo. I think it's the number 2. Oh gee, I wonder what the number could mean. I wonder if the tattoo has any sort of resemblance or any, if it's related to him being sick. Nailed it. So smooth. So smooth. Everything President Shinra says is a lie. You can't trust that avalanche or whatever you call them. You can bat it around all you like, but it all comes down to wanting to live like the people up there. So, who do I believe in? Myself. Me. I never lie to myself. That's for sure. Well, some of us do lie to ourselves, apparently. Oh. Delusion. Convince yourself. Is there like a store? We only trade items for gil. Perfect. That's literally what I was looking for. I'm gonna buy 19 potions. Let me get up to like... I don't think I need like 10 Phoenix Downs. Okay, you know what? Because I said that, maybe I do want 10. Maybe I do want as many as I can get on. Oh god. Get a couple of antidotes. In this Pikachu only run of yellow, Rock Tunnel has been the absolute bane of my existence. All the Geodudes. Yeah. The Zubats should be fine, but... yeah. So sorry. Do I not have Restore equipped? Oh, I guess because Andara isn't... no, wait. Dom Top isn't with us. That's right. Oh, I'll do Restore All, maybe? Cute. Most of the trainers have rock and ground types. Ooh, well. Good luck with that. That's going to be annoying. Well. That guy in the pipes... oh, I already talked to you. Do I go here? Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do indeed. Okay, cute. Okay, before I forget, actually, let me get that materia. Materia girl. Okay, now we'll save the game. I will never forget how gorgeous they made this part look in the remake. Oh, so good. Well, we officially made it to 2 streams of Final Fantasy VII, so we love to see it. I'll absolutely count the first one, even though it was maybe like 20 to 30 minutes of gameplay, but still, technicalities. Hopefully, we can make it another stream at least, so that we can do like, you know, my original goal was like a week for Final Fantasy VI, so I'm gonna make that my goal for 7. I'm like technically gonna count the first day, but I'm gonna count this as the first big day, right? Because I'm gonna count this and then potentially Wednesday and then Friday. If I can make it like the full stream week through this game, I'm gonna be happy no matter how this particular game ends up going in the challenge. But if you've been enjoying this challenge, and if you'd like to see more, definitely click on that follow button. I'm very excited to do a lot of these like series and challenges kind of thing moving forward. So make sure to click on that follow button. If you're watching on YouTube later, click on that subscribe button. Check out my main channel on YouTube right now. I just uploaded me playing the best and worst rated PlayStation 1 games. So that video is currently up now. If you're watching on Twitch, you can do ! new video. And yeah, I would like to say thank you to my Ko-Fi supporters. So thank you. Let me change the scene while I go about it too. thank you to all of you wonderful supporters over the last 30 days, which include Andara Cat, Lotus Loves Lotus and River Monster, Kara, Mostly Bad Fly, Kaiju Juby, Percy, and Salika. Thank you so much. Y'all are amazing, iconic, and legendary in every way. I appreciate you so much. And I hope to see you back on Wednesday for another stream.